So hello fellow banknote collectors and welcome back, and in today's video looking at the current banknotes of the $20 in circulation. So for the $20 we have three different varieties, and that's over two dates. So they were introduced in 2019, so it's about about 2.5 years ago. And as far as I know, a lot of the old $20 banknotes are still in circulation. So if we can get one of those, yeah, we're talking about these older ones still in circulation. The last date in my area that they issued for these is 2008. 2013 is not very common in my area. But yeah, for 2019 we have two different signatures. So the first signature goes up to 189,000, and from 200,000 to 3,470,000 plus change, so that's a bit over, is the more common signature. So if you see the signatures, this happens to me a lot. So you see the signatures, there's two ways you can view them. You got short and long, and you got ones the same length, so long and long. And this is how I remember it. The long and long ones are the ones that are low print run, and the short and long is the most common one. Or if you want to, you could use the serial numbers. So if they're under 200,000, so this one's 162,000. So this is the lower print run. This one's 1,475,000. So that is the higher print run. So the lower print run is what you want to get. For polymer notes, 189,000 is quite low. A lot of the times they usually have, at least 700,000-800,000 of the print run. That's the last prefix. But with the new banknotes, the 20 is quite a popular banknote. You can get it through ATMs. Most of the time you can't get $5 and $10 notes at ATMs. So there's probably going to be a lot more. And plus, if you have a $50 note and you buy something for like $8, you need two $20 notes for change. So they need to print a lot more. So here we have the actual information from the Reserve Bank, and this was for 2019. And as you can see, we have two $20 banknotes. So we have 189,000 and 200,000 plus. So this is low Fraser. So low Fraser is that one. So that's low. You can see Philip Low. And it looks like Fraser, whatever. And the more common signature is Low Gatiens. Can't pronounce that. Sounds Dutch actually. So yeah, it looks like Gatiens. So that's the more common signature that you want. And then I'm not too sure if any of these have been issued for circulation. We have 2020. So 2020, you got 2 million banknotes. That is a lot more banknotes than any of these ones. So 2 million, yeah, that's going to be pretty common. So there's really nothing special for 2020 with the $20 banknotes. Unlike these ones. So these ones, these count down. So this is like the 250 banknote. So 250,000 banknote, should I say? So what's the price of these banknotes? So in the future, the more common $20 banknote, this is really only worth keeping in uncirculated condition. Any lower grades, you would only keep it if it's, I probably wouldn't even keep it first or last prefix. They seem to be quite common. But only any special serial numbers. So if it's like all ones, or if it's like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, or if it's 1 2 3 4 3 2 1, that's a radar. Any serial numbers that really look good, that's what you'll keep. But this one, has this one been damaged? I'm not too sure. I think this one's uncirculated. So this is a condition. I'll keep it with these banknotes. So this one's a little bit damaged. You can see the center fold. Some more damage on it somewhere. Anyway, so this one I'll probably keep it in higher grade. So it's center fold, and that I'd probably more than likely keep it. If it's really damaged, like very fine or fine, I would probably spend it, because 189,000 is still quite a lot of banknotes. If I had like 1,000, yeah, I'd definitely keep it in any grade. But, you know, like 162,000 banknotes before this, no, they're not going to be that hard to get in the future. And considering that in 2019, a lot of people kept these because that was the flavour of the year. 2019 in banknotes was this one. So pretty much a lot of people know about it. A lot of people have kept them. So they're not going to be hard to get in uncirculated condition in the future. Anyway, I would say probably at least 10 years before these start rising. For the most part, I'm talking, okay, when I talk about rise, I'm talking about the lower grades. Uncirculated ones have already risen. So you're talking probably those in extremely fine or very fine. It'll be at least 20 years before the very fine ones start to lift off the $20 mark, and then by that time inflation will have eaten any gains that you get from it. So I hope this helps you with banknotes. $20, 2019, 2 different signatures, and 2020 with the 1 signature. Just in those signatures, probably worth keeping for now. The others are pretty common, and the higher print run on 19 is still being issued. Be issued for a few years out. Anyway, thank you very much. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you, and goodbye.